Right now, people are paying $15 a month, $180 a year just to talk to their computer. The free tier of the most popular dictation app cuts you off at 2000 words a week. That's one long email. And the built in stuff? Windows Voice typing ships your audio to Microsoft's cloud. Older Macs upload yours to Apple. Today, that ends. I went through the biggest open source dictation tools on GitHub, including every single one a viral video's comment section kept shouting about, and verified each one against the GitHub API. Free, open source, 100% offline, so your voice never leaves your machine. And not just for Mac, Windows and Linux too. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one to install on your computer. First, 30 seconds on why this is suddenly possible, because it explains everything you're about to see. For years, local dictation meant one model, Wispr, open, AI's open source speech model, accurate but heavy. Then NVIDIA released a family of models called Parakeet and quietly changed the game. Parakeet doesn't decode your audio frame by frame. It predicts a word and how long that word lasts, then skips ahead. On the standard benchmark, it transcribes over 3000 times faster than real time, while sitting at the top of the English accuracy leaderboard. It's small enough to run on a plain CPU, and the license allows commercial use, free. That one release is why almost every app in this video feels instant. Okay, the tools, ranked by where they run. If you remember one name from this video, make it handy. 27,000 stars on GitHub, roughly 3 times anything else in this category, MIT licensed, and it runs on Windows, Mac, and Linux. The same app on all three. Handy is 100% offline. There is no cloud mode. There isn't even an account. You hold a hotkey, you talk, you release, and the text appears wherever your cursor is. Any app. It runs Wispr or Parakeet, your choice. It's written in Rust, so it's tiny and fast. And it filters out silence automatically. Install is one line. Brew on Mac. Win, get on Win Windows. An app image on Linux. And it's not abandonware. The maintainer pushed code the day I recorded this. This is the default answer. But maybe you want more than a raw transcript. The paid app's killer feature was never transcription. It's the cleanup. You say you backtrack, you ramble, and clean sentences come out. That is OpenWhispr. Also MIT licensed. Also Windows, Mac, and Linux. Also runs Wispr and Parakeet fully local. But on top, you can attach an AI agent to your dictation now, a local model, or your own API key. And it rephrases, formats, and translates as you speak. It transcribes meetings with speaker labels. It even ships an MCP server so your coding agent can use your voice too. It is simply the open source version of that $15 subscription. It's a younger project, moving fast. There was a fresh release just this week. Now the Mac corner, because Mac's got 3 specialists. FluidVoice, 600 stars. It claims the fastest native parakeet on the Mac. And it's the app that kicked off this whole conversation. One honest catch. The app is open source, but its formatting model, called Fluid1, is private. The developer says so right in the README. Know that going in. Windows users, your beta is already on GitHub. VoiceInk, 600 stars. You may have heard it's closed source. It's not. The full code is on GitHub under GPL. The developer sells a $25 pre-built app, but you can build it yourself free. It adds per app modes and a personal dictionary. And Hex, MIT minimal, Parakeet by default. Hold a key, talk, done. If settings stress you out, Hex is the one. Quick pause. If you've already spotted the tool you're installing tonight, that's exactly what this channel is for. Real talk. 90% of you watching haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. That is what keeps the lights on here. On YouTube, it's free and it tells the algorithm to send you more. Subscribe to support us. Follow on Instagram for the daily quick moves. And if these breakdowns save you real money, this one alone saves $180 a year. The join button on YouTube makes you a member of the lab. Okay, Linux. Finally, Linux users. Every comment section says the same thing. Please, Linux support. Here's what already exists. Voxtype, 1,000 stars, MIT, written in Rust. This is the serious one. 7 speech engines built in, including Parakeet, Wayland-native, Hyperland, Sway, GNOME, KDE, with an X11 fallback. GPU acceleration on every vendor through Vulkan, AMD, NVIDIA, and Intel. And on a plain CPU, it still runs about 10 times faster than real time. Prefer one click, speech note on FlatHub, dictation, text to speech, and translation in one app, fully offline. The tiling window manager crowd, hyprwhspr is rising fast. And the classic nerd-dictation, a single Python script, still works. Linux doesn't have one answer anymore. It has 4. Windows. Your built-in voice typing, the Windows key plus H, runs through Microsoft's cloud and dies without internet. Here's your offline lineup. Handy is the pick. One win get command, one hotkey, fully local. Want the AI cleanup? OpenWhispr does everything I showed you earlier on Windows. And the Mac favorite, FluidVoice? Its Windows beta went live on GitHub this month with NVIDIA CUDA acceleration. 2 weeks ago, the answer to open source dictation on Windows was, wait. Today, it's pick one of 3. 2 bonus tools, because live dictation isn't the only job. Vibe, 6,800 stars, is for files. Drop in a recording, a podcast, even a YouTube link, and it transcribes offline with speaker labels and exports subtitles, PDF, or Word. It runs Whisper, Parakeet, or Nemotron, your choice. And whispering is the only one here that also runs in your browser. You bring your own API key and pay cents directly instead of a subscription. One flip side, for honesty. 2 apps people keep calling open source aren't. Spokenly, free to use, but closed. Its own website says it isn't open source. And Mac Whisper, polished, but paid and closed. Fine tools. Just know what you're getting. So here's the whole decision on one card. Screenshot this. You want it to just work. On anything you own. Handy. You want AI cleanup and meeting notes? OpenWhispr. You're on a Mac and want maximum speed. FluidVoice or build VoiceInk free. You're on Linux and want the full setup. Voxtype. You have audio files to transcribe. Vibe. Every one of them free, open source and offline. Install takes about 2 minutes. The models download once, then never touch the internet again. Your voice stays on your machine, and your wallet keeps its $180. Here's the transformation. Plain. Yesterday, talking to your computer meant a subscription, a weekly word ceiling, and your voice on someone else's server. Tonight, it's a hotkey. Free, private, and about 3 times faster than typing. I've packed everything into one free PDF, the local dictation setup guide, the exact install commands for every operating system, the one card decision guide, Wispr versus Parakeet by machine, and the closed source watch list. Comment the word dictate and I'll send it to you free. Or grab it directly at hyperautomationlabs.keyO/free/dictate. Just getting started with AI tools? My step by step beginner guides are linked in the description. I post quick AI moves every day on Instagram and Facebook, and the full deep dives live here on YouTube. And if you want round 2, me dictating this entire video's description with each of these tools. Live, speed tested, type speed in the comments. Dictate. Go.